This is 4 Bar Friday, episode 1. I hope you enjoy.
Got a friend back home, he's an addict. Had a baby girl, now he's a daddy. Bad time picking up an awful habit.
So Steve's Field beat, he's 808 Mafia. I've been talking to Steve for like years. He's been sending me beats for years. But now we're getting a little more serious. Not like romantic yet. He'll send me like fucking 20 beats a week. The guy's crazy. He just makes like 100 bangers every week. And he came out here in December, and I just was coming up with a bunch of verses, and he was coming up with a bunch of beats and meshing them together. You know, I'm gonna run that back, and then I'll just piece it together. Okay. You know, he's got a lot of variety in his sound, which is good for me, because like one song I might be super fucking serious, preach the gospel, and then the next song I might talk about eating somebody's dad's ass. So it's just, that's a very dynamic sound there. A lot of volatility there. I can find like pieces there to get the right piece. This one in particular, I don't know what you would classify it as. I guess it's like pretty serious. Not depressing. I don't want to say it's depressing. I'm trying to find a way to give like my serious music some bounce to it. I want it to be like inviting to listen to. I don't want it to be like, I don't want my depressing shit to always feel so depressing. That's not a way to vent. You can't vent about depression with depressing feel to it all the time, because then when people listen to it, it will make them depressed instead of like lifting them out of the depression. Does that make sense? I want it to make people move a little bit more and think a little bit more, instead of like feeling so stuck and, you know, sad. Before I dropped anything, I learned how to like record and mix, or I learned how to record before I learned how to mix. Recording was kind of easy, just to like piece songs together, and then I still wasn't confident in the mix. And then it probably took me about 4 or 5 months of just like twisting knobs and changing levels and shit, and just like listening to how that affected my vocal and affected the beat and shit. Probably took like 4 or 5 months of like 10-hour, 12-hour days. Probably learned like a year and a half worth of Pro Tools in a 4 or 5 month span. Just drinking 100 cups of coffee and staying up all day and all night listening. Hey Google, turn the lights red. I like to turn the lights to a color. I like to work in the psycho light, the insane asylum office light, the fluorescent light bulbs, like you're in the middle of the sun. And then I like to, when I'm playing it back, then you gotta change the vibe up a little bit. But red, I don't like red. Red scares me, but that's okay. This is 4 Bar Friday, episode 1. I hope you enjoy.
Got a friend back home, he's an addict. Had a baby girl, now he's a daddy. Bad time picking up an awful habit. You were not alone, no, I've also had it. Being so high, I could jump and grab it. Being so low, I just wanna walk in traffic. Red solo, fell to the top of magic. On average, a pill popped off the sadness. Tell me when the sun come out, I doubt it. Every day my mind got dark and cloudy. In a brainstorm, I lost and found it. Since then, never left home without it. Hash by the hashtag, that's a pounded. 10K cash in a bag that cost 1,000. My last lap the loudest. They gon' be mad when I drop this album. Everybody know about Cal. Don't nobody know about Cal.